Hi, Marilyn Harper here. And I am just, I know I look a little filmy or something. I don't know. I think it's because I'm in front of a slide that is of Lake Ouachita in Mount Ida, Arkansas. And this is in before we go to our retreat in Mount Ida. I was just cleaning out some of my crystals, and I just want to show this to you. I don't know how well you can see it. Please pardon my fingernails because I really need a manicure badly. But see, can you see that? That's what crystals look like when they come out of the ground. Most of the time they've got iron ore on them. This is a little crystal city. If you can see that, it's just incredible. This is one of my favorite crystals. And one of the reasons, oh, you see the person, that's actually me in a bikini. um, one of the reasons that I love this crystal city so much is it was from my very first crystal dig in Arkansas. A friend of mine, Sylvia, and I went down in 1996, 97 and went crystal digging, and it was so amazing. And I got this little city, and it's one of my favorites. And one of the reasons that it's one of my favorites is I love crystal cities because it reminds me of all of our people, little crystal shards all over the planet. And I just love that whole idea. We are going to Mount Ida, Arkansas in 3 weeks, something like that. And if any of you could act really fast, we've had a couple of cancellations. And so, go online on our website under events and go to Mount Ida Healing with the Crystal Waters retreat. We're going to go swimming in Lake Ouachita, which the whole lake, as you can see, is crystal beds. And the water is so rich and healing. We're going to go out on the water with a shaman, a local shaman, and we're going to go swimming and floating and healing in the lake, in the waters. We're going to go crystal digging in a couple of our favorite crystal mines down there. And as I was pulling these crystals out, just kind of rearranging them and loving on them, that's why I thought I would do this weekly message about crystals and crystal cities. So think of you as a part of your community, and think of how you are in relationship to your community. You are like this little crystal city, touching every other part of your community. And in this little crystal city, sometimes there's deep treasures that are being found that you may not even know that they exist yet. In cleaning some things out, we're getting ready for a yard sale here in Missouri. And I found this, which was at the moment a clump of clay that I brought home with me. And I thought, why am I bringing home this clump of clay? And as I started looking at it, you can see the clay. I put it out in the rain. You can see the clay is still there, but it is solid crystal cities on all sides, even on the back side. There's still clay. I haven't cleaned it yet. And it's just so amazing. And I've had this from our last trip. As I'm peeking under the crystal, I had this from our last trip in Mount Ida. And I'm so thankful that I brought it home with me because it's just full of the most amazing. I remember digging in, thinking that there was a big crystal in there. This was the only part that I saw right here. And I dug and I just pulled up clay and I thought, I don't know what's there, but I'm taking it home. But you can see it's just bright with crystal cities. Again, this is like you. This is like your people, your energy, all touching each other. Now, after the crystals are cleaned, they kind of look like this. This is another crystal city that I dug myself. It's got a double terminated crystal here. This is from the mines. When I think of the energy of going into one of the nodes of the planet, if you're familiar with the Lemurian Cryon, Lee Carroll has named Mount Ida, Arkansas as one of the nodes, and we're staying in a resort, Mountain Harbor Resort. We've got 3 cabins reserved, and it's just amazing to feel the energy of the crystalline grid as it is presented in Mount Ida. You know, you can feel the difference in the land when you're getting close to Mount Ida. It's kind of like Sedona and Crestone. You know, you feel that heart opening in the land. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So, as your weekly message this week, I'd like you to think about how you are a part of your own crystalline city and how you are expressing and experiencing the healing heart opening in your life, and what you're doing to acknowledge that. That, you know, is your weekly message this week. And if any of you can act fast, the retreat is June 24th through the 28th. We normally don't mention these on any of our weekly messages. However, this one's really important. June 24th through the 28th, you fly into Little Rock, Arkansas. Go to our website under the events tab and look up Mount Ida, Healing with the Crystal Waters, because the whole purpose of this retreat is personal healing. And we'll be doing healing sessions. We'll be doing energy work. It's just going to be magnificent. And we're going to find these wonderful little crystal cities just for you. So you can indeed acknowledge the crystalline grid that is around you. Have a wonderful week.